60s. Now in the later 50s and early 60s, tourism started to catch on over at the dam. And during the summer months when the tourism was at its peak, there was sometimes a 2 to 3 hour delay driving over the top of the dam due to the tourism. That's when they built Route 93, which was the original bypass. Today, Interstate 11 takes all the through traffic. 93 goes on to Interstate 11 through this area here before Interstate 11 comes to an end, and they drop it back onto 93. The Arizona side is closed to in and outbound traffic from Arizona going out to Arizona. We'll get a look at that at our last stop, which will be on the Arizona side. Now, dynamiting was also going on throughout the entire build-out. It was also going on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and going off about every 10 minutes. So even if you were on your off shift not working, you were out here listening to the dynamiting going on in the area. Kind of like living in a war zone. We're going to take a quick ride here to our left and go up onto the Lake Mead overlook. Here I'm going to point out 3 of the 5 rail tunnels for you also while we're up there. One of the tunnels goes right underneath the parking lot we're going up on. There's 5 rail tunnels altogether. They go from the Hoover Dam Lodge all the way over to the visitor center by the dam. We'll get a look at 3 of those tunnels. As we come around the bend, there's going to be a gouge in the land to our right out here, and that goes right underneath the tunnel, right underneath the parking lot. That's one of the original construction tunnels. The railroad ran right through here. Alrighty, we're going to get out here and take a look at Lake Mead.
It's pretty.
Yep. That's one of 3 marinas on the lake. The other ones are, you see that area there that goes out at an angle? That's a 4.5 mile channel. It opens up into another bowl.
All right, guys. Happy Friday. On my way back home, I caught a late flight. The conference has ended. I decided to do the historical things and went on a tour to see the Hoover Dam. So I'm on my way to the Hoover Dam. Those boats look so small from up here.
Leave it to me to put a house right there at the tip of that mountain right there.
That's the one he said it used to be submerged in '83.
You gotta take an hour boat.
Right. It's scary looking down there, guys. We're on our way to the famous Hoover Dam. It's about a 4-hour tour out of Vegas to the Hoover Dam. So it's an excursion. Ooh, that's one of the original tunnels they were talking about. One of the original tunnels. You see that original tunnel? Ooh, somebody's walking towards it. I guess it's a path that can go into that tunnel. I'd be scared to go in that tunnel. There's some benches alongside of it. So this is Lake Mead on our way to the Hoover Dam.
This way just for a minute. So you can see the rail tunnel off to the left over here. There's one underneath the parking lot that heads out in that direction. Now, if you follow that one directly over the hump, there's one in back in the shadows back there. There's the third one. So there's actually three out of the 5 rail tunnels.
Oh, I see.
The other 2 are on the way over to the Hoover Dam Lodge. In Chicago, that's a chipmunk.
Oh, okay.
And all they're good for in Chicago is they eat underneath your concrete and cause it to crack. So you hunt them and you get rid of them. Out here, you are looking at an animal ground store.
Wow. It's a Chipperdale. It's a Chipperdale. Look, it's here. Look, it's everywhere.
Last time the water was at its peak was 83. And the marina you're looking at in 83 was built over there by the trailer park right by the roadway.
Yeah.
As the water level dropped, they moved it several different times. Now, besides 7 states in northern Mexico drawing water out of here, it is a recreational lake. So there are a lot of pontoon boats, sailboats, houseboats. They do allow motorboats and jet skis out here. If you look at the center of the marina by the shoreline, there's a blue top building right by the shoreline, and that's a big riverboat park down there that goes out on lake tours, big paddle boat. So you could actually get married, come out here and rent that out and have your party out there, or you can come out to Vegas and get divorced and have your party out there on that boat. It is Vegas. We don't care what the party's for. We're invited. They also scuba dive out here. There's remnants of the cement plants underwater, remnants of an old miner's town, about 5 or 6 structures, which today is mostly above water and it's on the other end. And a B-29 bomber that came out of China Lake, California in 1948 ended up in the lake out here.
Where did it come from?
China Lake, California.
That's
There's
crashed?
an Air Force base over there.
They stunk it there.
Well, they used to, well, back in 48, you had a lot of adrenaline jockeys from World War II flying planes. Well, they used to bring the bombers out here and do what they call skip the lake. See how close they can get to the water without actually touching it. And that day they lost 3 engines. Now, that being said, when they were goofing off with the planes, they didn't file flight plans. Nobody knew they were missing for 2 days. The wreckage was reported by a TWA. So they sent the crew out here once they figured out they were missing a plane. All 5 crew members survived the crash. I seriously doubt if their careers did at that point, but they all survived. Now, that being said, the water was so deep and cold in 48 that they just let the plane sink to the bottom and forgot about it. As the water level has dropped over the last 20 years, about 10, 12 years ago, they started scuba diving on that. It was shallow enough that it was safe to dive on there easily. So they started diving on that also. They also hold a big bass fishing tournament here every year. So there is a lot of fishing in the lake.
I watched Soccer Fishing one time about all this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when the lake was down, they were finding all kinds of things out here.
You know what that remind me of?
Including barrels with bodies.
That song, Looney Tunes, when the coyote.
Yeah.
They roll around
All right, if we're good here, we got a dam to go look at. Oh, that's a good.
To the dam, to the dam.
Okay, Bob, you want me to scale popcorn packing? They're like 40 minutes.
I got it. I hear you. We need to deal with that.
Yeah, that'll be, I can't wait to hear about it. David, do you want some? Do you want them?
You said they're stale.
Do you want them? They're not stale. Do you want them? I said it tastes like packing peanuts. I didn't say stale. That's what I was going to say, but better.
So as we roll out of here, you're going to get a good look at the rail tunnel down below to our right there. Each one of those tunnels averages about 25 foot in diameter and about 300 foot in length. There's a body working his way over there, walking through it. Yeah, there's 5 of them all together. They run between the Hoover Dam Lodge and over to the visitor center by the dam. This is the last one going in this direction, the other 4 are in the other direction. Security's going to be next. That's only going to take a moment. At the first stop, I'm going to hop out, open up a couple doors for them real quick. They're going to stick their heads in here, and then I'm going to pull ahead and pay our ticket to get through. From there, we're over to the Michael Callahan Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge. Now, when we get over to the bridge, we can go up on it. We go out to about where the Colorado River is at. And at that point, we're going to be 880 feet up in the air, looking down at both the Colorado River and the Hoover Dam. Now, the bridge itself was completed in 2010. It is part of the interstate system. It is I-11. It was built from both the Arizona and the Nevada sides at the same time, spanning 1,905 feet. When they met in the middle, they were only 3/8 of an inch off from being dead center. The Nevada side is named after Michael Callahan. Now, Michael Callahan was a 2-time governor of the state of Nevada. A very popular governor, did a lot for the children of the state. He was also a newspaper editor in Las Vegas for many years and a Korean War veteran. Michael Callahan lost his left leg during the Korean War, was a recipient of both the Silver Star and Purple Heart. Over on the Arizona side, that was named after Pat Tillman. Now, Pat Tillman played professional football for the Arizona Cardinals. Prior to 9/11, was in contract negotiations with the Cardinals, signing a lucrative deal. Once 9/11 occurred, Pat Tillman felt the need to serve his country. So he walked away from his contract with the Cardinals and enlisted in the Army along with his brother. He did become a Ranger, And in 2004, on his third tour of duty in Afghanistan, Pat Tillman was killed by friendly fire. So the Arizona site is named after Pat. Also a recipient of both the Silver Star and Purple Heart. I don't believe so. No. But it could be. I mean, so you all sit tight. I'm going to hop out, open up a couple doors real quick, and I'll be right back.
To the Hoover Dam.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Time, okay?
Thank you.
Now, the second line of security, or this line of security actually, the main reason they're here, both Arizona and Nevada have a right to carry states. You can legally carry a firearm in either state. And there are no firearms or alcohol allowed at the dam. And that's what the cars go over to the left for. That's the first question they ask. We come this way to get a quick inspection, and we got to pay $5 a head. Everybody else goes through for free. Howdy, howdy. 13. There you go.
I mean, the day worked out perfect when we made that to go. We weren't rushed, then he was late.
Absolutely. Thank you much. You too.
To the dam, to the dam.
Now, the second line of security out here, both Lake Mead and the Hoover Dam fall under the National Park Service. So you will see park rangers driving around out here also. And then the third line of security is what they call the Reserve Police. Now, the Reserve Police are all ex-military. You're looking at the Navy SEAL Ranger type of gentlemen. They are in full armament on top of the dam and out in the foothills around it, protecting it. It's also a power plant, like you see the substation right here. So that's another reason why they do protect it out here. This is the bridge area up ahead here. We're going to go up the staircase and out to about the Colorado River. At that point, we'll be up 880 feet looking down at both the dam and the Colorado River. It is by far the most spectacular view you'll ever get of the dam itself.
To the dam, to the dam.
Now the buildings on the left-hand corner over there, the tannish rooftops with the 4 stacks, those are your restrooms. Anybody does need to take the break there, you can run over there and take care of business. We're going to walk all the way up and out to the center, and that's where I'll tell you a little bit about everything up there. If anybody needs a restroom, you can run over there right now. We'll meet right here by the welcome sign, and we'll kind of try to keep together as a group. That way we don't have to look for anybody later on. I will be shutting the van off and locking it up.
He said he won't. Okay. All right, to the dam. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to walk up this passageway to see the historical overlook of the historical Hoover Dam. Where is the bathroom, they said? Yeah. Yeah, I might make it on my way back. Let's see. Ooh, I like that.
The New England Road Trip. Aí você toma cuidado e fala assim, ó, já que você tá falando do comando vermelho, é o cara. E ele não aconteceu.
right, here we go. Oh, y'all. There she is. There she is, y'all. Beautiful Hoover Dam. Who's that movie? Oh, I love that actor. He made a movie at the... A lot of movies been filmed at the Hoover Dam. Richard Gere. Can't think of the name of it. The Fugitive. Was it The Fugitive?
I don't watch movies like that.
Oh, y'all don't want to lose my phone. I don't know why I'm scared. Y'all see that? Look like down below there. That looks scary, don't it? But that's what we came to see, guys. This right here. This Hoover Dam. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great one. Bye for now. I'll be home later tonight.